Hey guys, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD, and today we are checking out SNSD's Forever One. This is SNSD, aka Girls' Generation. They're back after a 5-year hiatus. There are some pretty interesting tidbits about this because it's a pretty full circle moment, because 5 years ago, was their last song, All Night, was their last full group song. And that's actually the first video that I believe I started coming on camera by myself for. That might have been the first video or one of the first few videos. If you guys are new, you may not know, I had a cast, and then I got rid of the cast, and I wanted to bring in like people who actually like care about K-pop and people who maybe have some production background like I do. And I temporarily was filling in, and then it just kind of took off, and here we are X amount of years later. So that's pretty cool. And also this song Forever One is produced by Kenzie, who Kenzie is actually the person who produced their original song Into the New World, which was however many years ago. So I think that's really cool. We're big fans of Kenzie in this house. But yeah, before we get into today's video, real quick, guys, if you enjoy our content and you'd like to support us, please consider visiting us over on our Patreon. Over on our Patreon, we do bonus reaction content to variety content, survival shows, K-dramas, listening parties. We're definitely going to do a listening party for Girls' Generation's 15th anniversary album. So if you want to check that out, join us over on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Simply hit the like button down below. Make sure you subscribe down below and enjoy the rest of the video. Guys, this is Forever One by SNSD, and this is your form of therapy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I thought they would have gone into a chorus. They're still building. Whoa. Whoa.
싶은데 널 생각하면 강해져. There's no one like you, no one like you. 우리 꼭 영원하자. 우리 몸은 이 세상에서 내게 말했어.
Oh.
다시 태어나도 널 사랑할게. 'Cause we are.
The chroma key work there is not holding up, but it's holding up here. But I know what they were going for. song is actually insane. There's just it's just that. Okay. Listen. Wow. That was actually really incredible. There's a lot of pressure going into this. It's their first comeback in so long. And there's just, I mean, at the same time, Girls' Generation is the country's first, the nation's girl group. They were the first one to have been dubbed that title, and that's a very heavy crown to wear. And so to come back after all that, and to come back with a song like this, I think it's ambitious, but it was really the only right thing to do. It was really the only move to make, because music has changed a lot since they last had a comeback. And the trends have changed a lot, and the styles and people's tastes and interests, and really the Gen 4 K-pop sound, the way that it's built and produced. Yes, I'm sure Girls' Generation could find a way to pull it off, but they are older. Like, let's play into the strengths that they have that no other idols have, which is their what's the word when you're like, your seniority. Yeah, they'll play into your seniority. And so they kind of played heavily into the nostalgia. Like, Forever One feels like an old SNSD song that came out of the vault that we apparently never knew about. It just sounds like this could have come out 10 years ago, and I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. I wouldn't bat an eye. This song, even I think the top line, the melody, like they're singing, all of it is very like old school SNSD style of singing, just old school style of K-pop singing in general. It's very not a common way. I still loved it. In fact, probably the only type of person who does a top line like this still is Taeyeon. Taeyeon still actually does top lines like this. But it's also like the sound has a very, not to be, mushy here, but it has a very like cosmic, very emotional, eternal sound, Like they're saying, "We are forever." Man, if you read that on paper, "We are forever," those are cheesy lyrics. But when they sing it, when they deliver it, man, they deliver it with so much genuine emotion, which is probably why so many of their emotional type of pop songs kind of take off as well. Like, I feel like it kind of touches on everything I think a lot of SNSD fans would like. Now, in terms of this music video, while there's not anything groundbreaking or crazy about this, there are a couple things worth noting. First off, I think individually, everyone's individual scenes, I'm wondering if they're somewhat a reflection of, now that they're all doing their own thing, they're split up, but they're not broken up, but they're split up, and kind of like it's a kind of commentary on like, or a reflection of what they're currently doing. Taeyeon has like this very private, very like jazz club type stage, but she's at the end of the day a singer, right? And that's still, out of everyone, out of the very different members who went into different professions, Taeyeon is one of the few members who stayed in the musician realm, and then Hyoyeon, she went into producing as well, and more club beat type music, EDM type stuff, and then they reflected her scene to look like that as well. Tiffany kind of does a very mixed bag. She does both Korean stuff, Korean variety stuff, but she also does her own music. But her own music she primarily does in LA. And so I'm wondering if, because she literally has to fly to another country to do that, that's why she's in a private jet. Listen, I can't go through all of these, but that's what I mean. Like, I feel like that's what they're inferring with some of these scenes. Now, there was a scene towards like the end that I understand what they were trying to do. It kind of, yeah, here, like the chroma key, unfortunately, it kind of fell apart. And frankly, I mean, I'm not like a green screen expert, so I cannot tell you why it fell apart. I can tell you like the go-tos of like, oh, here's what they probably did wrong. But I'm looking at the shots that they captured, and the shots that they captured are actually really clean. These are clean plates. It just doesn't look real. Like it just doesn't look, it doesn't assimilate really well. And I'm just wondering like if you need to go in, oh my goodness, like you can actually like, there's a straight up sharp like cutout right here. This is like a bad Photoshop job. And again, it's not like the girls did this themselves, but I feel like they needed a VFX artist to throw in some particles here to hide some of these cuts. I feel like Sooyoung's shot is like the only clean plate. Like hers looks actually real. Oh, I think hers is real. Hold on. Wait, what? I'm so confused by this shot. Wait. Let's watch this part again. I think some of the shots are real and they're mixing in green screen shots. That's why it looks odd, is because, oh, okay, hold on. I just need to look at my reference monitor and I can tell which one's fake. Oh, I think all of it, okay. So in this one, all of this is real except for Taeyeon. Wow. That is it's very interesting. Let me see the previous shot. Yeah, so all of them are real. So this one, it's just Tiffany and Seolyeon. That's fake. Why? Why? I feel like the idea was either last minute because they did not get something on set. Because if you look at this, it's very clean, but it's also because they shot it knowing that they were going to probably do this sky replacement here. So it looks very clean, even though it is a chroma key. But no. Wow. Wow. An emotional synth EDM song. That's pretty dope. Wow. Even their hair is kind of like styled like much more like, not like completely debut era look, but very like just old SNSD. Like they don't really look like this anymore. So even the styling for this was interesting. It's a song and a concept that's very much capitalizing on nostalgia, and I'm first in line to consume it all because I love nostalgia. I think nostalgia is an amazing commodity, and I love when it's used in music, and Forever One is amazing. It's great. It feels like a weird sequel to a bunch of SNSD songs that didn't exist until now, that is. But yeah, I think making a song like this is pretty ambitious. I'm very curious as to what newer K-pop fans, maybe fans who got into K-pop within the past 3 or 4 years who have not even heard SNSD stuff up until now, or maybe only heard like the big popular stuff. I wonder, what do you guys think about Forever One? You know, I come from a generation where I have heard a lot of this kind of music and the big EDM wave. I feel like people may be at least familiar with like this kind of like emotional EDM type stuff. I feel like that may be where the gap may bridge, but I'm just curious as to how the world, I guess, reacted to this. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. I personally really like it. I would give the song a 10 out of a 10. I think it's really ambitious. The music video, I would give it like an 8 out of a 10. I would give it a higher score if I had any inclination to rewatch it. I don't necessarily think I do, but I would give it a solid 8 out of a 10 because I think some of the stuff, okay, not the green screen stuff, but some of the stuff that they were doing with like everyone's individual shot up until this point, like everything was shot really, really well. It's very gorgeous, but I also thought, listen, I'm not like a crazy big SNSD fan, so I can't cite it specifically, but I feel like the music video itself also feels like it's very strangely making very subtle references to music videos of past. I feel like they have this one music video where they're in like this outdoor promenade street type of situation. I don't remember what it is. I think this is supposed to be like a studio lot, technically, but I feel like they've had a music video on a set like this quite literally before. These colored outfits feel like kind of like a different alteration of like their G outfits. I can't say like necessarily that the music videos are trying to reference them, but I feel like even if they're not, I feel like they naturally draw, certain from certain like ideas that fit the girls because they have like a very old school K-pop vibe to them. And so like the simple colors rather than like just doing like, well, I guess they can't really wear the more like Gen Z, like what they wear for K-pop outfits, like the crazy battle outfits. That also wouldn't look right for this. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt like it was referencing a lot of old SNSD music videos. But if you guys also, think so, or you don't think so, or you spot other similarities, please let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. I'm really surprised how much I actually really love this. It's very emotional. I love emotion. I love emotional, very synth driven songs. So, this song was almost catered to my tastes exactly. The video, I would give it more so sort of like I would give the video more like a 7.5. It's fine, but I don't know. It's fine. Like that's it. But I feel like if it wasn't for you know what? The 7.5, I feel like I'm docking that 0.5 just because of that very strange chroma key scene. I think in terms of like the rest of the music video, I actually do really like it a lot. I especially really do like the pool. Is it a pool? Like it looks like a pool, but it's probably not a pool. Like whatever outdoor scene this is. Okay, this does not answer my question what this is. But whatever this is, I think it's actually like a floating yacht. I don't know. Imagine like the Avengers helicarrier, but it's carrying Girls' Generation on water. It's a boat. I'm describing a boat. I don't know why I referenced a flying ship to describe a ship. Anyways, I actually like that set. I think that chroma key set, like that weird green screen, just it really stands out to me. But it's honestly just like a small hiccup. So I'm gonna give it a solid 8. But I do love this song way more than I actually like the video because this song is fantastic. Guys, please let me know what you guys thought about the song. Please let me know. I want to know just from the perspective of like, are you an SNSD fan? And like, are you an SNSD fan like you discovered SNSD now and you're now a fan of them, or have you been an SNSD fan back when they were still like active as their primary careers? And I want to know, what did you guys think about the song and the sound as well, because it has a very nostalgic throwback type of sound. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my reaction and review. If you want to support the channel, once again, you can visit our Patreon. We do bonus reactions over there. Listening parties, K-drama, survival show reactions, variety show reactions, anime reactions. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You could just simply hit the like button down below. Over here, you can leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the video. Helps us out with the search engine algorithm. You can also go ahead and subscribe over here. check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.